Bulgaria once again, except this time you know all about it. You've passed the entrance exam and you're ready to go to university. But there's one more thing that needs doing. One thing that's keeping your mind from ease. Thunder strikes outside the small wooden window to your bedroom, and a lightning flash just meters away makes you jump out of your skin. A smell of burning plastic enters your room from the slightly open top part of your window. Your heart starts pumping and you rush towards the window with all your speed. You look down and you see a plastic suitcase on fire, and then you remember, aha, I still need to pack.
Известно Болгарии всей.
Packing your bag. After you've done your basic preparation and you have passed the entrance exam to the university, what you want to do is you want to start packing your bags and getting ready to just visit Bulgaria, or if you're going for your final time, to go and live there. First things first, if you're an Asian like myself, you're going to need to bring some spices and tea bags from abroad, because you can't find them in Bulgaria. You can find some spices, but most of them you can't really find, especially if you want the Shan or the Laziza boxes. You're going to have to get them from the UK and just bring them in your suitcase, and you can use them here. So number two, most people choose when it comes to food, if they can't cook, what you can do is freeze the food in the UK and then just bring it over here, quickly put it into your freezer, and then just defrost it whenever you want to eat it, which is what most people do, because it does really save you a lot of time, especially in your first, second and third years in dentistry. You don't really have a lot of time, so you want to make sure that you're studying and you are passing all your exams rather than just cooking food and failing everything. Number three, if you are planning to bring money from abroad to pay your first university fees, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you exchange it in the UK, because you do get much better exchange rates to levs or euros in the UK than you do in this country. You also want to make sure that you pack all of your certificates, that you have your A-level, GCSE and all of those, because you might need them within the university at some point, and you don't want to be calling back to the UK just trying to get them delivered or anything like that. So it really does help out, and then just keep them in a safe place when you bring them to Bulgaria. You also want to make sure that you get your basics as well, your toothbrush, your toothpaste, your showers, your conditioners, your hair oil. Another thing you could also do is bring one of those steam irons, you know, the ones where you press a button and it releases like steam from the bottom while you're ironing your clothes, because it really does help. When you're ironing your clothes. It helps, I guess, just do it much more smoother, and there's less creases on your clothes. And if you're a beginner when it comes to ironing your clothes and washing them, it is something that I would recommend you get before you come here, and just bring it along in your suitcase. And number seven, obviously, your clothes. When you're bringing your clothes, one tip I have for you guys is when you're putting them into your suitcase, you just fold them so it's just like a long thing, and then you just roll that up and put that into your suitcase. That way you can fit way more clothes into your suitcase, and you can bring way more stuff in just one little suitcase. And then when it comes to studies, you want to make sure that you bring your pens from the UK, because as far as I've seen, I can't really find any pens that I like, that are smooth. You know, in Bulgaria the exams are all written in blue ink compared to the UK where they write them in black ink. So if you're gonna buy pens, make sure you buy blue pens and buy loads of them and just keep them with you and just use them as you go along the year. Another thing you could also do when it comes to studying is you could bring your chemistry notes from A-levels, because they do come in handy for us, at least in our second term when we start chemistry. In the beginning it's mostly just revision of A-level stuff, and if you have those notes with you, it really does help you out. And last but not least, you also need to make sure that you either bring an anatomy atlas with you so you can study the first couple of lessons, well, the first semester really, the bones of the skull and things like that, or you could try and find a PDF version of it online somewhere. If I do find a PDF, I will put a link down below, so be sure to check out the description where I will be posting all the links and all sorts of resources for all of you guys to help you out. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up down below. It just lets me know that you guys are enjoying the content that I'm making, and it lets me know whether I'm doing a good or a bad job. be sure to subscribe to this channel and leave a comment down below if you have any questions, or if you just enjoyed this video and you want to give me a compliment. And thank you for watching, and my name is Saad, and I'll see you guys next time.